well right out the door now. It is a cool and breezy one in the area, but at least rain chances have subsided for this point in the evening. Here's what you have. The official observation at Savannah Hilton International Airport does have 67 degrees. Winds out of the north to northeast, 10 to 15 miles per hour, officially reporting 14 miles per hour. Those winds will continue overnight. We are tracking a few showers on Viper radar, most of these concentrated inland, but a majority of this is actually bird migration, which is how low the radar beam is. This close to the site, birds are generally migrating about 1,000 to 1,500 feet off the ground. Anyway, into the day, Friday, we do have isolated showers in play at points during the day. Very light rain, not necessarily thinking anything appreciable in terms of accumulation, but overall gloomy day again with temperatures that barely even make it into the 70s for some of you, 74 for the entire area generally on average. And those winds are going to be elevated too, 10 to 20 miles per hour out of the northeast. Higher gusts are going to continue too, gusts up to 30 right along the immediate coast. That will be in play. That will not help the tide situation. Of course, we are in king tide season with just being past the full moon and it being lined up to the moon's closest point to the earth in its orbit. 10.4 feet is the forecast for Friday at 11 a.m. 10.5 is major, and that causes issues on Highway 80. That may require it to be closed between the Bull River Bridge and Tybee Island. Otherwise, the next few high tides from there are going to be somewhat problematic, but we're going to be getting over the hump with this. But again, be mindful, minor saltwater inundation is possible. Due to the high winds as well, gale warnings in effect for our waters. Also, high surf advisory for our beaches too, with 5 to 6 foot breaking waves and not the most ideal surfing conditions either with onshore flow. Otherwise, though, again, the rip current risk and longshore currents are going to be problematic too. Decaying cold front moves through the region. Trough of low pressure is starting to develop offshore. That's what's eventually going to set the stage for this coastal low to move in. And again, showers will bubble up offshore, but most of that stays over the Gulf Stream waters generally. Light shower activity does move into play for Friday with 15 to 25 mile per hour winds being the major issue. On and off showers possible. Into Saturday, gradually the heavier rain will move northward, and most of it won't even reach here to begin with. That moves north of the Myrtle Beach area. We're going to be left with a slightly warmer day, still gusty winds possible right along the immediate coast, and adverse beach and marine conditions continue. Here's the latest update on Tropical Storm Jerry, now scooting by the northern Leeward Islands, and a bit more convection has flared up on the south side of the system, so these areas will get brushed with this, but the cone keeps this out of play for anywhere in the U.S. East Coast and may even avoid Bermuda all total as well, with the potential for a Category 1 hurricane east and southeast there. Subtropical storm Karen has officially formed. Again, that's that low pressure that was being watched, and there is some fairly stout thunderstorm activity. This will not be lasting too much longer. It'll be a quick day or so, and it will be out of play. On the local waters, again, gale warning is in effect. Winds in excess of 30 knots possible in those higher gusts. Otherwise, 7 to 10 foot seas expected. This goes into play into the weekend as well, so maybe small craft just need to stay in a port as well. On and off showers on Friday gradually taper off to just a few coastal showers by Saturday, but we're going to be left with much cooler temperatures, and we're going to have mornings in the 50s for a lot of the next week or so. By the time you get into next week, though, we do get more sunshine and warmth back into there, Ben.
Mornings in the 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll prepare for that. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Well, another